Hi, we're continuing on with our lesson, learning Latin with Comenius, and we're in the section which he calls Rudimenta Grammaticae, the fundamentals, the rudiments of grammar, and we're reading from the Opera Didactica Omnia, Caput Alterum, chapter 2, De Nomine, about the noun. Vocabula capitis secundi, the words of the second chapter. So vocabula, words, capitis, of chapter, secundi, of second. Dicuntur are called nomina, nouns, names. Vocabula capitis secundi dicuntur nomina. Est autem nomen. There is yet a name, well, either masculini generis. Masculini of masculine, generis of gender. In other words, masculine gender. Ut hic rex, this king. Well, feminini generis, of feminine, of gender. Feminini generis, ut haec regina. Haec regina, this queen. Well, neutri generis, of neuter, of gender. Neutri generis, ut hoc regnum, this kingdom. Notice the word neutri has 3 syllables according to the Latin grammarians. So it's not neutri, it's neutri. Neutri of neuter, generis of gender. And for those of you who speak Hungarian, Comenius makes the following remark. Hungarica lingua, Hungarian language, caret it lacks genere neutro, the neuter gender. Immo, really, neque masculinum, neither masculine, et femininum, and feminine. Nisi re, except for the thing itself, distinguit, it distinguishes. So that's an aside, and it's totally irrelevant. Cum nomen, when a noun, per diversas, by way of various, diverse, terminationes, endings, flectitur, inflects, bends. The ends of the nouns, in the way the Romans thought about them, had little endings, and they changed. So just like the fingers bend, the main substance of a noun you can think of as the palm of your hand, and the endings change, they bend. And conveniently, there are 5 basic categories of these bendy endings. So, cum nomen per diversas terminationes flectitur, vocatur, it is called talis terminatio, talis such terminatio, a termination, casus, case. For example, dominus, domine, domini, domino. These are endings. The word domin is the bit that doesn't change. So we have dominus, domine, domini, domino, and so on. Quot autem? How many, then, sint casus, may be cases. Quot autem sint casus? Apparet, it appears, apparet, ex interrogatione, from asking questions, ex interrogatione, et responsione, and response. So from question and response. Quod autem sint casus, apparet ex interrogatione et responsione. Singulariter, singulariter, cum de uno, when about one thing, cum de uno, when about one, loquimur, we speak. Ita, thus, ita. Quis ibi stat? This is the question. Quis ibi stat? Who over there stands? So, dominus, the master. That is the thing itself. Nothing's happening to it. It's not doing anything. It just is standing there. Dominus. Voca illum. Call him. Voca illum. And we'd say domine. Domine. Notice the end changes. Domine. Right, we can remember this one by, in English, we have familiar endings like Davy, Marquis. These come from the Latin vocative, because people would be called by their names. So Davidus would be Davide, giving us Davy. Gaius would become Gai, giving us the English word Guy. So most of the English words that come from the Latin are vocative, because people would have heard the vocative being used when people's names were being called. Voca illum domine. Cuius est vox. Whose is voice, literally. Whose is voice. Cuius est vox. Now we're assuming that the master over there, standing over there, is speaking. So we say domini, vox, domini, voice, domini of master, voice of master. Cui servis, to whom do you give service? Cui servis, to whom do you give service? Domino, domino, to the master, to the master. In Latin, you give service to. That's the idiom. So, cui servis, domino, domino. Quem vides, so the master's standing over there, and you ask, quem vides, who do you see? Quem vides? And the answer is dominum, dominum, because the act of seeing is taking place and falling onto the master. And so he's then becoming the subject, the object of being seen. So he's not just standing there, something's happening to him. What's happening to him is that he is being looked at. So, quem vides, who do you see? Dominum, dominum. He's not just the master, he's the master who's being looked at. Dominum. And the verb looking or seeing is sort of falling onto him. Cum quo ibis. With whom will you go? Cum quo ibis. Cum domino. Cum domino. With the master. Cum domino. So something's happening to him there too. He's going with someone. So that's this lesson. We'll stop there. I'm just going to read over this section again in Latin with no English translation and see if you can understand it. If you can't, then you need to go back and listen to this again until you do. De nomine vocabula capitis secundi dicuntur nomina est autem nomen vel masculini generis ut hic rex, vel feminini generis ut haec regina, vel neutri generis ut hoc regnum. Cum nomen per diversas terminationes flectitur, ut dominus, domine, domini, domino, et caetera, vocatur talis terminatio casus. Quod autem sint casus apparet ex interrogatione et responsione. Singulariter, cum de uno loquimur ita, quis ibi stat dominus, voca illum domine, quies est vox domini, qui servis domino, quem vides dominum, cum quo ibis cum domino. And that's the end of this little section from Comenius. Vale, bye.